popcorn, children of popcorn. We have a big one today. Yes, we have Alberto Corredor with us, the director of Baghead. Thank you so much, sir, for joining
Hi,
us.
guys.
We shall keep this short and sweet. How are you today?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's a bit late here. It's getting dark, or it's completely dark, but not too bad. We're coming out of winter in the UK, so slowly it's getting better.
Okay, yeah, we're entering autumn here, 7:30 a.m. in the morning, but it's still very bright. Trust me, it's still very bright. Let me just, what I will do is I am just going to get rid of the picture behind me, not the actual video itself, because we had a little bit of a mix-up there with the Bagheads, but we've sorted that out now.
Yes.
So let me just have my generic Mr. Popcorn there. There we go. Okay, let's start off the questions there, Alberto. Okay, first of all, congrats on the film.
Thank you very much.
What we're wanting to know, pretty much anything you want to bring up now that it's out. Yeah, are you happy with how it's come out? Would you change anything? Were there any issues getting it out? How do you feel about Baghead?
I don't think we have that much time, to be honest, to talk about everything that I would change, because at the end of the day, when you finish, you can only think that you can only see the things that you did wrong. So yeah, it was my
I understand.
Movie. So you obviously make some mistakes, and you look at things where you think, what was I thinking, and that kind of stuff. But in general, I think it does what it was supposed to do as a story. It's a story about grief, portrayed in a family setup. And that was the goal of the movie. So there were other things that I would like to change. Yeah, but hindsight, doesn't help. At the end of the day, what I can do is to apply what I've learned to the next one.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Now, but on the podcast itself, between the three of us, myself, Gene, and Scream King, we enjoyed the film to varying degrees. We all really loved the character of Baghead, though it's themselves, I suppose. What would be your main horror influences for creating Baghead? And are there any sort of pertinent to the creation or character or characterizations on the film of Baghead?
Yeah, there was already a very good base in the script from Lorcan for the short movie that the feature is based on. So we had a clear idea of what the witch was going to like in terms of the design. But I really like what people like Guillermo del Toro do, for example, although I'm not that kind of, let's say, good visually in terms of classy and very design outfits like Guillermo might do. For me, it was more an influence also from the Japanese cinema. Is something that I really like, and I wanted to have something that had to do with the earth. It's like something to do with paganism. For me, it was very important that everything that we do with the witch talks about that kind of connection to the earth, to the past, to those rights that we used to have. So yeah, it was a mixture of all of that. For me, in reality, the main job was doing during the short, and then we just tried to push it a little bit more for the feature.
Okay. Excellent. There was a lot of female friends who went and saw the movie with us who really resonated with Baghead and with the connection, the historical connection in the past when you brought up the witch there. Is this where do you think you'll take Baghead next? Do you think you'll explore some more of that historical connection there, Alberto?
Oh, I don't know if there is more willingness to see the journey of this little witch that we created in terms of audience. I don't know. I've asked many times what I would like to do next with the witch. I don't know if I would like to see what happens next or what happened before. I think I would be more interested in that part, in telling a bit of the origin of this witch, how did it happen, and touch more on those themes that we touch a little bit in the movie about the unfairness of her situation too, and how historically women that had a bit of power were were branded as witches, and they were burned at the stake or put in prison and so on. So I think that would be more what I'm interested about. And again, this connection to the old beliefs that we used to have before religion took root in society.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Baron?
Yeah. So I mean, in terms of filmmaking sort of itself and what you enjoy, do you have a favorite horror movie, or do you have what you consider to be the perfect movie?
I think there is a moment for every movie, to be honest. Horror, drama, rom-com. We all have these moments where a movie talks directly to us. In terms of what I like, what it's still talking to me after so many years, I would say Alien and The Thing are two of those classic movies that they talk
Excellent
to me.
choices.
But there are many movies. I think there are movies like Old Boy that do something different. Tale of Two Sisters. There are many horror movies that have influenced me in terms of the themes and of the aesthetics.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Excellent.
Gene, did you have anything else?
Yeah, okay, so you've talked about horror movies there, perfect movies, that sort of thing. And with Baghead, yes, maybe exploring the witch origins there. Can you say what is coming next for Baghead, or are you just seeing how it's being received out there in the general global audience at the moment there, Alberto?
First, I need to decompress a bit and get out myself of that basement, because I've been in that basement for over 6 years since I shot this short. So now what I'm doing is just enjoying the moment, seeing the movie doing well out there and people watching it, and yeah, some people like it, some people like it less, but that's the way this works. So what's coming next? I don't know. The reality is I don't know. I'm working in another 2 different projects apart from Baghead, and we will see. We will see what the future brings. I don't close any doors.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Baron, please go.
Just with that in mind, so you say you don't close any doors. Has this opened more doors for you?
Good question. Yeah.
Well, we will see. We will see. I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I think it's a little horror movie that talks about grief, and I think that we have. Yeah, I think we have a very strong character in there, and something that helped me to get the next project, I guess.
Yeah, and congratulations on making a feature film and getting it out there. As we all know from our own little corners of the world here, it's a huge feat. It's a huge feat, and it's an effective piece there. So congrats to you, respect to you, absolutely. Hope to see more. Hope to see more Baghead, just personally, because it's a dope character. Yeah, the eating of the objects, just barely showing the face, eating of the objects. The whole vibe of it was very cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Baron, do you have anything else before we let our good sir here go?
No, look, just keep doing what you're doing. Get that creativity out there. We want to see more. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me. And let's go.
And we are extremely grateful
this again with the next one.
Speaking for everyone from Evil Popcorn, thank you for coming on our humble little pod here down under.
Yeah.
Whoa.